Hello everyone, my name is October Raven, and the name of the game is City of Heroes. And so, once again, the Reaper in Red is on a rampage. So let's go and see what's next for her. The phone rings, and all they hear is static. About to hang up when a woman's voice is heard faintly through the interference. Reaper in Red. Savage sight. Your help. Tracking. I found her. Show. Stupid tourists. I'm near 37. Too many freaks. User. Text you. From what it sounds like, from the static, it sounds like Savage Siren could be tracking someone from the freak show to the source. She said it was a she, so you think it must be Clamor. No wonder Savage Siren needs your help. Clamor's no pushover. You got her text message that says enter Source Junction 1237. Together you can take down Clamor and make her pay for her crimes. One moment, folks. I'm going to just check on something real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry about this. I'm a very professional streamer. Sorry about that. So, Savage Siren is a dangerous vigilante who does whatever it takes to bring justice to evildoers. It sounds like she's cornered Nocturne along with the cadre of her freak show friends on the shores. What happened to Clamor? So you're on the way to give her a hand. Nocturne is a monster who must pay for her crimes. With you and Savage Siren on Nocturne's trail, there's no escape for her. What about Clamor? You're actually sort of You're actually sort of excited. Savage Siren doesn't mess around, and she's made it no secret that she can't stand the law-abiding heroes of Paragon City. You have a feeling the two of you are going to work together just fine. But I thought it was Clamor. Now it's somebody else. So now it's this Nocturne instead of Clamor. Okay. Kitty Shadowstar says Vigilantes for the win. Yeah, the Vigilantes can be pretty fun at times. And I do like comic book Punishers, comic book Vigilantes a lot. This is a side project of my normal City of Heroes streaming, by the way. Just so you know. I normally play another character, Hema Girl, when doing these streams. Which is more of a straight up blue side run, but it's the spooky season, so Killer Revenant. Gonna need to rest after this. Oh, it's a shocker too. He'll probably res. Oh, he's not resing. Cool. Alright, so... Oh, what the hell? Oh, I died from blade damage. I should have used the regular res, but whatever. And later tonight I'll also be playing some pinball with some of the spooky tables. I think I'll be playing, I think I know which table I'm going to be playing this week. But here's Night Widow Nocturne. But I thought we were going against See, it says Clamor, and now we're going against this Night Widow called Nocturne. Who is Nocturne? Let me see if there's any information on her. Okay, Night Widows serve Arachnos, lead assassins. Is Whisper on there? Okay, so there's a Night Widow codenamed Nocturne. The deadliest operative Arachnos has ever produced. Interesting. She kind of looks like a blonde Ghost Widow. Savage Tyrant says that we need her alive. Boom, boom. And boom. Okay. My strength's returning. Now I can convince Doctor to indoctrinate me into Arachnos so I can have my vengeance against the Freedom Phalanx. Thanks, Reaper Red. I could have done this for you. What the fuck? Why else would I be acting Nocturne? She's a powerful agent in Arachnos. I'm sure she'll gladly welcome me to an organization in exchange for her. Yo, what? Of course, I'm not gonna kill her. She's visiting suffering on the miserable heroes of the Freedom Phalanx. She and I have the same goals. Now that you've proven how capable we are, they'd be fools not to welcome us to the ranks. Think of it, Reaper in Red. With Arachnos under our command, we can make those responsible for our pain and suffering in this world pay for their crimes. Now help Nocturne up and let's get out of here. Arachnos is responsible for the pain and suffering across the Rogue Isles. I thought you'd see eye to eye with me on this, Reaper in Red. Arachnos may be filled with cold-hearted killers, but how is that ever different from what you or I do to evildoers? The key is to direct pain and suffering on against those who deserve it, like Positron with Freedom Phalanx. Or the coward who killed my parents. I can't let you do this. Arachnos is evil, and so are you. Fine, I appreciate your help, but if you will join me down, fine. Dang it. She is debuffing my accuracy badly, isn't she? I need to back off. I need to back off. I'm almost out of endurance. There we go. Boom. And because of her, we escaped. Yeah, because of Savage Siren, Nocturne escaped. Sip for my drink. You should have known that Savage Siren's personal issues were going to get in the way of justice. Her vendetta against the hero who killed her family is one thing, but she's lost sight of who the enemy really is. Trying to join Arachnos to get back at heroes in general? Ridiculous. Nocturne got away, but at least she taught Savage Siren a lesson. Maybe when she regains consciousness, she'll realize that she messed up trying to join the other team, especially when Nocturne comes looking for her revenge. You find this giant pile of computer printouts in front of the villain's highlights, sift through them. It quickly becomes obvious that he looted them from a trash of a lab somewhere in this city. Among the papers, you find this intriguing memo, the Promethean Project. Demonstration of the new Promethean android will be coming Monday. That's today. Not really, but professional shop will speak with those assembled about the Promethean android, all it can do for the city, and then finish with a demonstration of its capabilities via the most stable code build. Refreshments will be served afterwards, where Professor Straub will answer questions. The Promethean Project. Heard about this. Some high-end robotics contract given up by the government to Straub's robotics engineering team. From these printouts, it looks like villains in this city are already working on ways of turning androids against the creators. Idiots. How can they not expect for evil to try to corrupt their work? Why is it the most brilliant of minds have no common sense? Well, we're going to show them just how bad things could be. Better to unleash these creatures on a small group of decision makers than have them rampage through the streets killing innocents. One way or another, these scientists are going to learn just how awry their little project could go. From these reams of scientific nonsense, it looks like the Promethean android is a pretty rugged robot. It's also carrying a particle beam cutter, supposedly for construction and demolition work. Of course, we know it will just be used as a weapon against innocent populations once the Updionth villain realize that the government has built them an army of robotic killing machines for them to exploit and turn on the masses. This ends before it starts. The first step is going to get access to the facility's security journal. From there, should be able to access the Promethean subnet and issue new commands. The trick is going to be getting access to the security terminal, but Pretty sure someone on staff will have the access codes I need, and after that, it's just a matter of making them help. Dr. Straub has begun the demonstration. With all hands on him, now is the perfect time to sneak in the facility and begin the plan. Oh, he's ready for an attack. He's not ready for the Reaper in red. Now we can access the security terminal. Where is the security terminal? Make sure it's not squirreled away. There we go. Big drain. This must be the terminal. Welcome to Straub Industries. With the proper security clearance, this terminal provides access to all security systems within the facility. Let's see more about this demonstration. Today's demonstration is a new Promethean android. This technological advancement is equipped with cutting-edge AI and superior adaptive conduction, making it a valuable addition to the city's municipal maintenance system, especially in particularly dangerous built-up urban centers that still dot the globe in the aftermath of the Ricti invasion. The Promethean comes equipped with a Bargo Beam color, enhanced carbon fiber muscle, giving it lifting, hauling, and gripping strength, and a self-repair system to eliminate all but the most critical maintenance support. It is a truly automated unit that can provide construction, demolition, and rescue work anywhere in the world. Today's closed doors demonstration is for investment opportunities of this exciting new product to be shipped within the next year. Alright, we're in the subnet. And override and uplink. And let's get those Prometheans hostile. Promethean has to detect 27 hostile targets. Engaging. It has detect. And now to come to the rescue. The security guards, of course, we're not killing them. They'll be battered, they'll be bruised, but they'll be alive. They'll get paid very well, I'm sure, for doing their job. They're not the ones trying to wreak havoc, so reckless in this city. They're just doing their job. They're honest people. Actually, I have a new power I just forgot to set up here. Where is it? Get over here. Boom. There's the Promethean. I wasn't ready for it. Is that attacking yet? Okay, I can wait for now. Alright, now let's fight it. Not bad for today's work. Not bad for a day's work. The Promethean android was destroyed and Dr. Shop was raised. Better still, a little demonstration put together of how badly that technology can be twisted to serve a villain should dissuade anyone from investing in that kind of research for years to come. Excuse me. Alright, next up is a broken protest sign. The Cage Consortium's private security just breaking up a violent protest and not happen on the aftermath. We find one of the discarded protest signs. As we read it, the blood starts to boil. The only charity Cage has is for himself. Look around and see dozens of other signs with similar messages. All of them have a common theme that the Cage Consortium is holding some sort of charity event and trying to drum up some public image. Kirk Cage is a scumbag, abusing his governorship of Sharkhead Isle in order to slave drive the workers from his mining operation. Well, if he's holding a charity drive, then we're going to make sure the press hears all about it. Let's see Cage's private security to stop us from this demonstrating the will of the people. Did a little question and answer with some of the people on the streets and learned that the Cage Consortium is planning a little charity event in a nice cushy office building. We know that Kirk Cage would rather sell his own kid than lose money he doesn't have to. So there's something awfully fishy about this whole charity. And it isn't just to improve his public image. No, almost certainly he's found a way to use the oppression of his workers as a means to drum up funding through fake charity events. He'll probably just improve working conditions for a few months and then blame the return of poor conditions on the freak show and a budget increase for his private security force. No more. We're going to expose just how vile the Cage Consortium really is just by championing their charity drives, television prompts, and messages to the public. With any luck, Cage will turn their own horrid business practices into an international human rights violation, and Lord Recluse will not find that too amusing. It's not easy, with Cage's private security force, but they're not used to dealing with the Reaper in red. First up, we'll be getting access to the editing room computer, and that means taking out the head of security to steal his pass card. The office is fairly quiet. The protesters knew about it. Security would have been a bit tighter. In this case, it's a good thing the Cage Consortium can keep a secret or two. Cage Consortium. This is the editing computer. But we don't have his Chief of Security's passcode yet. Here we go. Okay, now to the Edit Max Platinum video and audio editing computer system. to tamper with the items for the pledge drive. So, splicing together a few centimeters of unedited material, just teleprompter information to point out some juicy secrets that the Gage Consortium has been hiding from the international community. Throw in some footage of a minor demonstration that was brutally put down by Consortium guards a few weeks ago. And planting evidence of a plot to follow the charity monitor into an offshore bank account and report the funds stolen by the Sky Raiders. Editing the security footage, making it appear that nothing unusual happening is happening. And editing the computer log so that the time and system is unrecorded. Also adjusted the creation date of the document, reviewing the Sky Raider plot, then delete it, leaving it in the deleted files folder, but it's still recoverable. And then drafting an email containing a copy of the Sky Raider plot and set it with a 12-hour delay. The email won't be sent until well after the charity event and pledge drive has begun. Just as we're finishing up, computers locked us out. Security breach with the office has been detected. Let's see, on the security cameras around the building, camera 4 is watching a back door near the building's loading docks. There's a security band that appears to have arrived in response to a silent alarm, and Consortium security is entering the building. Can avoid a security team getting a loading dock. Unfortunately, you're going to need the keys. Fortunately, the van's driver is waiting by the back entrance. God damn it. There's the security van driver. The van driver regenerates? What the fuck? Freaking cyberpunk security guards here. Boom. Well, that didn't go smoothly, but it went well. Cage Consortium doesn't look too closely when their charity drive. Celebrities will reveal embarrassing secrets about the Cage Consortium's illegal practices. Even if they do catch in time, the message to the press will continue to cause a radical stir. The finger pointing will begin. Someone will crack, and potentially with the international community with evidence in order to save their own butt, and the whole thing will turn into a nightmare as the world stage hosts a humanitarian crisis in the Rogue Isles. Kirk Cage will be fighting that political battle for some time, and Lord Recluse is going to have to put the hurt on some bad people if he wants to make sure the Rogue Isles is still has a seat in the United Nations. Justice has been served. Okay, 3 more of these to go. Found this sticky note seen with pizza sauce on a family couple who was enjoying a fine evening dinner at the local spaghetti hole with his wife and kids. Problem is, he was a cop killer, so I stayed the floor with his own pizza sauce and found the note tucked in his pocket. Note reads, Al. Move first meeting 1 hour later. Still at Warehouse 12. Call Calloway and let the jarhead know. Calloway. That name's familiar. Jarhead. Lieutenant Calloway of the Sky Raiders. What would the family be doing having a meeting with them? One thing seems clear. They haven't met him yet. The meeting is an hour later than originally planned. Might be able to get a drop on Calloway before the family knows he's there. Then we could masquerade as Calloway getting close and eliminate the boss of his operation. Resulting fallout between the groups could very well spark a war between them. Of course, Lieutenant Calloway is not the man to act without approval from his superiors. If he were to wind up dead in operation with the family involved, that could spark a war between the family and the Sky Raiders. Just have to make sure that we get their hands on the Calloway before the family does, and that means getting to the rendezvous first. Eliminating someone like Calloway is good on its own, but the chance to turn that victory into a war between 2 of our enemies is even better. With any luck, they'll destroy each other, or at least weaken themselves to the point where they can't stop me from finishing them off. Once Calloway has been eliminated, I can assume his identity and assassinate whoever is representing the family at this little meet and greet. There's Calloway. How the hell did you find about this? Who's the mole? What's the family need with a guy like you? Justin T. Calloway, Lieutenant, ID number 226579. Snap his arm. You broke my arm, you sick piece of... And give him a stern look. Alright, fine, I'll tell you. Tommy Gons Bellucci hired me to keep doing my bag job. Poor technology I have shall be bouncer to a vault of detectives, steal everything it bouts out. Bellucci, the gun smuggler? Why work with him at all? They know things, mainly which accounts are used for government slush funds by high-ranking government officials. We hit them hard in the pocket goods and we get what we want. Bellucci stid some of the cash. And how will Bellucci know you are who you say you are? I'll give him a passphrase. Lead is the world's new gold. Perfect. That's all I need to know. Snap his neck. And now to continue the mission. Well, I didn't think they had names, jarheads. Well, pleasure to meet you. Now, you might tell me, A, why you are early, and B, and this is the really important of the two questions, what's the password is so I don't have to shoot you in the face? That is the world's new gold. Well, I see, the password is correct, but you didn't tell me why you're early. You see, I thought it was daylight savings time. Don't bother. You don't think we have security cameras here in the 21st century? Why, you think you're in the 1930s because we dress like this way? Why don't you kill Calloway? Ditch his body while he's rage? Why don't you play just for what I say? Like when I saw you, that's for sure. It's sure bad I gotta kill you. We'll see who kills who. Die, disgusting hero. Fight. Gotta find this guy's desk, it looks like. So the desk should be here somewhere. Weird place for a desk. There's a phone on his desk for security system controls. Welcome to the workflow system. Please enter your PIN number now. Okay, let's get the number. Welcome, Tommy Bellucci. Please listen to an automated menu and select your options from the number pad. For technical assistance, please press 1. For security systems, please press 2. Beep. Welcome to our security system options. Please listen to the automated menu and select your options from the number pad. To activate the alarm in the event of an emergency alarm failure, please press 1 to beep. Our alarm will be sounded. Time to get the warehouse loudspeaker. Hey, everybody, them jarheads jump across this don't work, Tommy. Everybody get out. The place is calling with them choppers any minute. Say. I think they bought it. Not bad for a day's work. Eliminated one of the Sky Raiders' elite specialists, shut down a major family operation, and started a war between the Sky Raiders and the family. And why am I still dressed like this? Pretty sure there'll be some collateral damage when the Sky Raiders start shooting, but that matters little. With any work, the Sky Raiders will take a big chunk out of the family, or they'll bite off more than they can chew, lose a lot of irreplaceable men. Either way, in the long run, the good guys win. Okay, there, it's gone now. That was weird. Alright. I think I will get up to the end of these before, so let's do that. So, there's an update on Flambeau's social media page, and check it out. Interested in a good laugh. The hot chick. Oh, hey guys, I'm super excited. I'm totally doing awesome this thing today. Polish shit and I got these cute little invites for these ancient creepy wizard guys. I know, I was like, ew at first too. But then they turned out to be totally awesome. So the invites are like, I kid you not, on scrolls, like big roll-up scrolls, so like a kung fu movie or something. They even have the cute little tassels. I'll post pics later. So the invites for the mystical ceremony being held in our honor, that will give us some tremendous kick-butt powers. I know, it sounds like a trap, but Polar and I agreed that this was just too cool to so boys, don't worry, I got a fight to make sure they don't try some creepy stuff. Kisses. Ice cream. You dummy, I told you not to tell anyone. Now half the internet knows about it. Ugh. You better hope nobody finds out where we're going. The hot chick. Now we live at the finest place. You know how many miles of caves there are in the city? Let alone the ones filled with crazy wizard dudes. Ice cream. Deedman. Hey, ladies. If you want, I can be on call to swing by in case things get weird. I'll message you my number. Stay hot, sexy. I'll check. Oh, thanks, Jane. I got the message. I'll text you later and I'll let you know how things are going. Kisses. D-Man. Get it. Hot chick. Ow. Ice queen. Get around. So, yeah, there's 23 more comments, none of which are useful to anyone. Mystic ceremony, super kickback powers. There's no way I'm witness moron like Flambeau is getting her hands on free power when I would be a far better choice. All I had to do is figure out where they went. Dumb as she is, Flambeau wouldn't trust the circle of thorns, and the Midnight Squad doesn't hang out in caves often. She must be talking about the legacy chain. Should be too hard to figure out how to track down where they are going. The legacy chain doesn't have the largest following. They should only be in a handful of places. Better hurry up. That first person by Flambeau is 4 hours old, so they're probably on their way. Checking Flambeau's social network page again, just in case she posted updates. She did, but nothing of consequence. Once you find the case, she mentioned it should be very difficult to prove the legacy chain that I'm far more worthy of his power than Captain Brain Dead and Cold Shoulder. After all, the legacy chain doesn't mess around. Had to convince Legacy Chain that I am more worthy than these two head cases. They put up a fight, so much better. Maybe a concussion will do Flambeau some good. So the Legacy Chain, they're like magic longbow. That's it. That's all they are. That's really it. We can smell Flambeau's perfume hanging in the air. Reaper Red? Oh. Boom. There's no need to kill her. She's just a fool. These people are, well, fools, but righteous fools. At least they're more intelligent than Flambeau and Polar Shift. Whoop. There's Sequester Crowley there. Cromley. Mr. Cromley. Dun dun dun. Let's rest a bit before... Oh! Take a sleep. No, no, no. This is all wrong. The prophecy spoke not of a third. You are not the one meant for this ancient knowledge. Why is it that you are here, said the chosen ones? What is this knowledge? Nonsense! You come here seeking the knowledge, and you know nothing of it. Perhaps you are the fool that the prophecy mentions. But I always thought that was associated with the selfish one. No matter, I shall tell you. We have kept this knowledge for many lifetimes, beneath the waves, where it was safe and secure up till the time of the prophecy's fulfillment. Our task was to deliver the knowledge of the chosen ones. With this knowledge, they will be equipped to deliver the trials that lie ahead of them. It is said that the knowledge bestows power that can only be used by the chosen ones, for they are to be tested by the powers that be. Forget the chosen. I am worthy of this power. Pah! The prophecy warns against this. The power is too much for only one person to wield. That's why there are two chosen ones. The power gifted to one is balanced by the other. If the power is bestowed on the wrong person, it will do nothing, and the chosen will be consumed by the eternal shadow. When bestowed upon the chosen one's power, they will have the power to bring great light into this world or great darkness. It is for them to decide which the world needs more. So, let me get this straight, Mr. Cromley. What went wrong in your head? Mr. Cromley, did you speak to the dead? You want to give power too powerful for one person, so you need two. You want to give all that power to Flambeau and Ice Flambeau. It is they who have been chosen. It is my duty as the keeper of the knowledge to bestow it upon those chosen by the prophecy, and to no other. Can't trust no other with such power. Give it here, old man. I will do no such thing. Oaths I have sworn to prevent me, and demand that I defend the knowledge with my very knife and me. I seek to prevent great evil. You would fight me? That is no longer up to me, my notes demand it. So be it. Oh, Sequester Cromley, dun dun dun. What went wrong in your head? Sequester Cromley, dun dun dun. Did you speak with a rock? Uncovering things that were sacred, manifest on this earth. You have no right to take the power of the prophecy from us. Yeah, well, you're knocked the fuck out. Here's the ancient knowledge. Let's punch it! We're punching the ancient knowledge and giving it a knee too. We're punching the ancient knowledge, who knows what it'll do. We're also giving it a kick, but boom. Well, mystical cosmic power was not mine to have, but at least I prevented it from Flambeau and full employership from getting it immediately descending into darkness. If Sequester County was telling the truth, it did a good job here. This mystical power is, I guarantee, to be a force for good. If I can't wield it, then it is better not be chanced that it could wind up used for evil. You can't wait to get home and read Flambeau's follow-up post on her social media page. No, you highly doubt she'll mention the butt-kicking you gave her, but at least I won't have to see pictures of her for a while with that black eye I gave her. And one last one. Hear the rapid screeching of metal against rough concrete as I'm walking down the street. I then notice a city garbage can shuddering ever so slightly and go to investigate. Looking into her trash can, there's a soft glow of a shuddering PDA half obscured by a black banana peel. Fishing out the vibrating PDA and turning off the alarm. It isn't locked, so time to start sifting through it. The PDA has quite a bit of information on the council, but one item in particular catches the eye. According to whoever PDA this is, Arch and Dimitri has developed a new technology that is causing a stir in the council. Nobody knows exactly how it works, but it is known that Dimitri has displayed a tremendous increase in his personal power. Unfortunately, there's no factual information about this technology. What we do know, however, is that Archon Dimitri has been responsible for the kidnappings of several heroes over the past few weeks. This new technology linked to his power increase is more than coincidence. It must be related somehow. Sifting through the PDA, it's easy to discover the location of Dimitri's base as well as a password that, quote, should enable access to security terminals. Clearly, whoever this PDA belonged to was about to launch an operation against Archon Dimitri, but they had to get rid of that information. Well, I have the information now, and I see no reason to carry on the operation myself. With the location of Archon Dimitri's base and the password for his internal security, I have everything I need to infiltrate the council facility and to learn the secret to the Archon's new technology, and hopefully find a way to stop it or turn it against him. I have a feeling that Archon Dimitri's kidnapping of heroes lately has something to do with this, and you aim to help him put an end to his terror. Archon Dimitri's new technologies only make him stronger by the day. Fortunately, someone did some very diligent information gathering, and now that information is at my disposal, Archon Dimitri is doomed. The secret to that technology is here, and feel it in the air, and now to find it and use it against him. Welcome. Full security clearance has been granted. Please specify your desired action. Let's see the confidential files in Archon Dimitri. Archon Dimitri is leader of Company 227 of the Council Initiative. Archon Dimitri is currently reported to be developing an advanced vampire super soldier program that has so far shown extremely promising results, with Dimitri using himself as a testbed for the technology. Nosferatu has applauded Dimitri's efforts publicly within the Council. Archon Dimitri has proven to be an example to his troops, and it is commended on his education to the Council's initiative. Let's see about these super soldiers. There's archival video of Archon Dimitri demonstrating this new technology that he's researched. He refers to it as Project Bloodpool. In the video, there's contorted and stretched facial features of the grotesque Archon Dimitri as he stands before the stasis tube in which floats an unconscious figure blistering with hoses and wires. Dimitri speaks. I have developed this new technology, Project Bloodpool, that will enable the Council to turn the power of our enemies against them. He turns and walks behind a stasis tube, placing his hand on the glass. This is Subject 17, a member of the Freedom Corps my agents have captured last week. His powers are crude, but will suffice for the purposes of this demonstration. Project Bloodpool builds upon the Vampiri Super Soldier program perfected by the brilliant Nosferatu, one of myself, one of the successors of this program. In this demonstration, I shall return the favor and utilize my own body as the testbed for my technology. When the machine is activated, Subject 7's powers shall be transferred to myself, boosting my strength and toughness beyond their already exceptional levels. The Archon inserts a single tube inside the side of his neck and one into his chest, just over his heart, and then nods to someone off screen. A strobe of light, a swarm of bubbles. The subject in his stasis tube is racked with energy, convulsing as electricity arcs from the electrodes going outside the tube. Within seconds, Archon Dimitri surges in power, a visible glow radiating from his eyes, nose, and mouth. With an audible change to his voice, he yells over the cacophony for them to disengage the device. Turn it off! Light ceases, bubbles disperse, Subject 7 ceases convulsions. Over the next few seconds, the light from Dimitri's eyes, nose, and mouth fades, and he removes the tubes from his body. He motions off-screen, beckoning someone, and the Council's shoulder struggles to drag a bundle of 12 2-inch thick legs of steel rebar to the Archon. Dimitri steps forward, seizing the bundle with one hand and swatting the peon out of the frame. He lifts the bundle as if it was a toy sword, grips it with his other hand, and bends, snapping the bundle in half. Steel splinters spray in the air and bounce harmlessly off Dimitri, who drops the bundle with a deafening clatter against the concrete floor of the facility. Dimitri speaks. The effects are currently unstable, only lasting for about an hour. The drain on the subject is significant and death is certain. After 5 to 9 uses, I am currently working on a way to limit the drain so that subjects should not need to be replaced regularly. With a large enough pool of subjects, the lower overall boost should even out with sustainability. This is my current focus, increasing reliability and sustainability of the system, and I am currently gathering additional subjects from the ranks of the Freedom Pool. Thank you for your consideration. Archon Dimitri has increased sustainability for this thing by 48% using a remote system and a variable drain on the subjects. At lowest level, the drain only transfers 5% of the subject's power to the recipient and can be sustained for several weeks before the subject is killed. Recovery time of the subject is currently 20 times the activation duration and is currently unstable for mass usage. At highest drain, the subject transfers 50% of their power, but this can be only sustained for a few minutes before the subject is killed. Death of the subject during drain will cause a catastrophic feedback loop through the recipient and the blood pool system. Recent advances have neutralized the feedback from affecting the recipient in case of the subject's death, but system failure is still a problem. Let's see how many subjects there are. There are currently 4 living subjects in the facility's stasis tubes. Well, they're all in critical condition except for Subject 3, whose life signs are moderate. Subject 2 has moderate life signs, 1 in 4 weak. Where is the blood pool system? Archon Dimitri is currently using it. Okay, where's life support control? Okay. So we see the location of life support control terminals. And a warning has initiated. Your voice. So, Reaper in Red, you've learned the secret to my growing power. The only question now remains: what to do, and what do you plan to do about it? I'm sure you figured out by now you have no hope against me so long as your comrades continue to give you their power. Whatever shall you do about that? I guess we shall soon both find out, but silently. I'm coming for you soon enough. Who's the real villain? You, but you're dead. Punching the life support system. This will do something we don't quite know what. Probably destroy something we don't know. Why are we punching it? Isn't there a better way to do this? We don't know. We're punching it. Punching the life support. Don't know how this causes so much failure, but it does. So we're punching it. We're punching it really hard. You would think there's a better way to do this, but there's not. Make sure I didn't miss anything up here first. Okay, there's the other one. Oh, this is a long one. This is probably going to be the last one for today. See if they follow me. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Amazing! You actually did it. I didn't think you would have such merciless disregard for the well-being of your fellow heroes. But contingencies are what they are. I am prepared for this. You'll make a fine addition to the council you've been read. But instead I'm going to use you as the new source of my power. Even without my full power, I can still crush you, just as like I did the others. I don't understand. I am Vampiri. How could you have beaten me? I have more than enough power to destroy you. This isn't an experiment, Dimitri. There are variables you didn't consider. I was wrong about the great many things, it seems. I am most surprised about how wrong I was about you. I never anticipated that you would take the path of least resistance. You didn't look for an alternative to sacrificing your comrades. So blinded by your pursuit of me, you used them, though. You murdered them just to weaken me. You murdered them. I did what had to be done to stop you. To stop me? Oh, there were other ways. You just choose not to see them. You did the simple equation to come to the conclusion that you wanted to make the hard decision was easier. Well, bravo, you've got me, but at such expense. Your allies are dead and I am beaten. Such a waste is to capture me. Capture? You're gonna die for your crimes. Of course, how would I expect mercy from a woman like you? There is no mercy for the merciless. Upon entering Archon Dimitri's base, you found a security terminal. Use the password for the PDA to access it. The records you found indicated the abduction heroes were made directly to Archon Dimitri's new technology. The technology that drains the power from superpowered individuals and transfers it to Dimitri, slowly killing them in the process. You discovered that the entire system would collapse. The heroes were killed slowly. Many of them were already in death's door, so you chose to sacrifice them in order to stop Dimitri and his new technology. With Dimitri's power waning on that charge, you confronted and defeated him in a final showdown. He did not beg for his life when you took it, but he did question whether you were a greater villain than himself. Preposterous. Alright, so what we're gonna do is call it a day for now. And I'm gonna just make sure that I don't have any more of these wacky missions to do. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Alright, so that's gonna be it for tonight. Let's do the random haiku of the stream. Random haiku of the stream is Vivid Wintertime. An old fine lorry cuddles into the bottle. And with that, that's going to be it for this week. We're going to continue with the Rampage of the Reaper and Red next week. And then after that, maybe we'll do some mayhem with the Trick or Treat. We'll probably do some of that for a bit. Alright. So yep, I'll be doing still be doing Saturday Night Pinball in about 34 minutes from now. And yeah. So I'll see you then. Bye.